Welcome to Capital Investments, where we equip you with the knowledge to make informed decisions about your career and finances. This channel is your one-stop resource for insights on career progression, financial growth, and investment opportunities. We're committed to helping you navigate the intricate dynamics of the professional world and the ever-evolving landscape of the financial market, with a wide array of topics covered. We offer new videos every week ranging from detailed analyses of investment trends, practical career advice to enlightening discussions on financial literacy. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting your career journey, there's always something valuable to glean from our content. So buckle up as we embark on this enlightening journey together, unlocking the secrets to a prosperous career and a robust financial future. In today's video, we will delve into the top 10 signs that your job is bad for you, starting with the first sign: you dread going to work. Now we all have those mornings where the bed seems extra cozy and the world outside our duvet is a touch too real. But that shouldn't be the norm. If every day feels like a battle, a dreaded march towards an unfulfilling 9-to-5, then it's perhaps time to reconsider. Work is a significant part of our lives. It's where we spend a large chunk of our waking hours. And it's not just about earning a living, it's about finding purpose, achieving goals, and feeling fulfilled. So if you're persistently filled with a sense of dread at the thought of another day at the office, it's not just a bad day, it's a sign that something is fundamentally wrong. This constant dread isn't just a passing phase, it's a heavy burden that can take a serious toll on your mental health. If you wake up each morning dreading the workday, it may be a sign that your job is bad for you. The second sign is that you're constantly stressed. Now, it's important to understand that not all stress is bad. A certain level of pressure can drive us, make us more productive, and help us to grow. However, when this pressure becomes chronic stress, it's a different story altogether. Chronic stress is when you feel persistently overwhelmed, anxious, or worried. It's that heavy feeling in your chest that never seems to lift. It's the constant headaches, the sleepless nights, the loss of appetite, and the constant irritability that seems to take over your life emotionally. This chronic stress can lead to feelings of burnout, depression, and anxiety. It can make you feel detached, not just from your work but also from your personal life. Physically, chronic stress can lead to a host of health issues, from high blood pressure to heart disease. Chronic stress not only affects your performance but also your health. Sign number 3 is a lack of growth opportunities. Imagine being on a treadmill. You're running, sweating, putting in the effort, but you're not going anywhere. That's what it feels like when your job offers no room for career progression or learning new skills. Growth is a fundamental part of human nature. We thrive on challenges, on learning, on improving and expanding our abilities. When these opportunities are absent in our work, we can feel stagnant, like we're stuck in a rut. This can quickly lead to motivation and a lack of fulfillment. After all, who wants to spend their days doing the same thing over and over without ever moving forward? Work should be more than just a paycheck. It should be a place where you can cultivate your skills, broaden your horizons, and climb the ladder of success. A job without growth opportunities can leave you feeling stuck and unfulfilled. The fourth sign is that your skills are not utilized. Imagine having a toolbox full of shiny, sharp tools, but instead, you're handed a blunt, rusty nail to work with. That's how it feels when your skills aren't being used at work. It's not just about job satisfaction, though. That's a significant part of it. It's also about growth, development, and reaching your full potential. When your skills are underutilized, it's like a violinist being asked to play the triangle. It's not only frustrating but also demotivating. It can make you feel as though you're not progressing or that your talents are going to waste. And honestly, it's not a great sign if your employer doesn't recognize or make use of your abilities. So if you're stuck doing tasks that anyone could do, if you're not challenged or stimulated, then it might be time to rethink your current job. A job that doesn't make use of your skills can lead to dissatisfaction and underperformance. Sign number 5 is feeling undervalued. There's an old saying, people don't leave jobs, they leave managers, and often feeling undervalued is a significant driver of that decision. In an ideal world, every workplace would be a hotbed of recognition and respect. Each individual, regardless of their role, would feel valued and acknowledged for their contribution. But alas, we live in the real world, a world where sometimes, despite putting in the hours, the effort, the creativity, you might feel like you're just another cog in the machine. Your ideas are overlooked, your hard work is taken for granted, and your worth, well, it seems to be lost in translation. And that, dear listeners, can have a profound impact on job satisfaction and morale. Feeling undervalued can lead to resentment and deep motivation. Sign number 6 is a poor work-life balance. This is often an overlooked aspect of a job, but it's crucial to your well-being. Balance is key in all areas of life, and your work is no exception. Imagine a seesaw. On one side, you have your work commitments, deadlines, and responsibilities. On the other, you have your personal life, your family, friends, hobbies, and interests. If one side heavily outweighs the other, the seesaw is unbalanced. And it isn't fun anymore, is it? That's exactly how an imbalance in your work and personal life feels when work starts seeping into your personal time. It can cause stress, burnout, and even health issues. You might find yourself constantly thinking about work, even when you're not in the office. Or you might be missing out on important family events or personal activities. A poor work-life balance can lead to exhaustion and negatively affect your personal life. Sign number 7 is a toxic work environment. A place where you spend a significant portion of your days shouldn't be filled with negativity or stress. So what does a toxic work environment look like? Well, it may involve a culture of bullying where employees are regularly belittled or undermined. It could also be marked by a lack of open and honest communication, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. Another red flag is a high turnover rate. If employees are frequently leaving, it might indicate that the environment is not conducive to a healthy, happy workforce. The effects of such a toxic atmosphere can be severe, resulting in increased stress, lower self-esteem, and even physical health issues. Remember, everyone deserves to work in a positive, supportive environment. A toxic work environment can be detrimental to your mental health and overall well-being. Sign number 8 is constant boredom. Now, we've all experienced the occasional dull day at work, but when every day feels like a tedious slog, you've got a problem. It's not just about the drudgery. Constant boredom can lead to a lack of motivation. You're not inspired to do your best, or perhaps you're not even inspired to do anything at all. Moreover, constant boredom can significantly decrease your productivity. You're not engaged, you're not excited, and as a result, you're not producing the quality of work you're capable of. This isn't just bad news for your employer, but it's bad news for you too. It can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and unfulfilled element, which can affect your overall well-being. Remember, work shouldn't be a place where you watch the clock more than your tasks. It should be a place where you feel challenged and engaged. Constant boredom at work can be a sign that your job isn't challenging or engaging enough. Sign number 9 is poor leadership. Now, leadership is the backbone of any organization, the rudder of the ship, if you will. When leadership is lacking, it can create a domino effect that impacts every aspect of the workplace. It can lead to low employee morale, as workers may feel directionless, unsupported, or even ignored. In turn, this lowered morale can drastically affect productivity without clear guidance and a sense of purpose. Employees may struggle to perform at their best. They may become unmotivated, uncertain, and less committed to their roles. Job satisfaction takes a significant hit under poor leadership. Employees are likely to feel frustrated and unfulfilled if their leaders are not providing adequate support, direction, or feedback. They may begin to question their value within the organization and even their career choices. In essence, poor leadership can create a disorganized, unproductive, and frustrating work environment. So if you find yourself in a ship without a capable captain, perhaps it's time to consider sailing to new horizons. The final sign, number 10, is that your health is suffering. A bad job can have detrimental effects on your physical and mental health. Prolonged periods of stress caused by a toxic work environment or an overwhelming workload can lead to a variety of health issues, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Moreover, your mental health can also be at risk. Stress, anxiety, and depression are all too common in workplaces where employees feel undervalued, overworked, or unfulfilled. When your job starts to feel like a constant battle, it's not just your happiness that's at stake. It's your overall well-being. The line between work and life should never blur to the point where it's affecting your health. Work is important, but remember, health is wealth. If you're constantly sick, tired, stressed, or unhappy, these are clear signs that your job might be the culprit. If your job is causing you health problems, it's time to reconsider. These were the top 10 signs that your job is bad for you. We've journeyed through the dread of going to work, the constant stress, the lack of growth opportunities, and the underutilization of your skills. We've discussed feeling undervalued, poor work-life balance, a toxic work environment, constant boredom, poor leadership, and the toll on your health. Each of these signs is a red flag, a warning that it might be time to consider a change. Life is too short to be stuck in a job that is detrimental to your well-being. It's important to recognize these signs and take action because remember, your job should enrich your life, not diminish it. If you found this video insightful, we invite you to join us on this journey towards better understanding your professional life. Simply hit that subscribe button and join the Capital Investments community. Remember, your job should contribute to your well-being, not detract from it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Capital Investments for more insightful content.